To this day, I think my favorite song is Breath. Don't sit idly by and let the world pass you by. Like, go out there and, basically seize the day. And I've always felt like that was my motto. My name is Jessica Letkemann. I'm a New Yorker. I'm a music journalist, and I grew up in Chicago. Music is like 90% of my life because I do it for work and I do it for fun. When I'm not at work writing about music, I try to go to as many shows as I can, and I'll go see anything. I think you should give every kind of music a chance, because you never will hear new music if you don't do that. And I became a Pearl Jam fan because somebody said I should check them out. As far as relating to the music, in the early days, I couldn't figure out why I loved it so much, because it was a lot of songs about teenagers in trouble. I had a pretty good middle-class upbringing, but as I grew up with the band, as I went through my life in the music, later on stuff really spoke to me. Obviously, the way that the internet has evolved has changed things quite a bit. In the early days, there were lots and lots of people who knew about Pearl Jam and had the albums and that kind of stuff. But you had to be a special kind of obsessive to trade tapes and even getting a concert ticket in the mid-90s was pretty tough. Actually, if I really think about what defines me as a Pearl Jam fan, I live for seeing them live. An album is fantastic, and I'm glad I have it, and it's a fantastic blueprint, but the live experience is spiritual and emotional and cathartic and physical, and it's where all my friends are. So I really live for the live experience. Recently, I did get to sing, I got to sing Breath with Eddie Vedder, which is a crazy, with Pearl Jam, not just Eddie. It was my 150th Pearl Jam show. It was at the Garden, and I thought all right, we're gonna get in line really, really early. And so I made a sign that said it's my 150th show, Breath, So they came out for the encore. Eddie pointed at the sign, and the chills started then. And I got so excited. All my friends, there were so many of my friends down the rail with me. And then I don't think I know when I realized it was happening, but Eddie started pulling the mic cord and coming out towards me, and I'm like, what's happening? And the next thing I know, he was kind of in my face with that mic, and we were both singing, and I'm thinking don't screw this up, don't screw up the words, He had a face this is crazy, isn't it? I'm singing, we're singing together, can you believe it? And I was thinking no, I can't believe this at all. I'm having the ultimate fan moment. I felt I wanted every Pearl Jam fan in the whole world to be exactly where I was at that moment, because that was the craziest experience. I don't know what else you could ask for as a fan, I wouldn't even ask for that. I was just hoping they would play the song. I've been a fan for years and years, and I've seen lots of concerts. I've interviewed the band for work and, done all kinds of amazing things that I never thought in my 16-year-old mind that I would get to do. But it's pretty crazy, to get 150 shows into your Pearl Jam fandom and have another moment blow your mind. Something you did not know was possible. That's another reason I love this band. You never know what is going to surprise and delight you. What next level you're going to be taken to. But it worked out perfectly, and I'll never forget it. Wishlist Foundation started at a time when a lot of fans had this sort of general feeling the band is always trying to give back, and they have a Vitology Foundation, and but what are the fans doing? And when they formed, I thought that was the last great giant thing that fans hadn't done as a community, is put something together where we are actually contributing to the greater good of our fellow human beings, and that makes me so proud. Most Pearl Jam fans who are still in it, hardcore now, are usually not jerks, and they usually do care about fellow human beings. So it's only fitting that there's an organization of fans, seeing that all those people's money and good intentions can go towards a common goal of bettering our communities.